What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you as ever for stopping by. Genuinely, I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. On the left-hand side of the screen, you will see all of my socials. If you could give those a bit of a follow for me, I would greatly appreciate it, particularly on the YouTube side of stuff, because YouTube is YouTubing at this current moment in time. So views are down, everything's down, all of that kind of good stuff. The usual YouTuber sob story. So notifications on, please. Make sure that your comments are on as well. If you put your comments down there, and just make sure you're subscribed, and you'll get all the notifications that you need to make sure that you don't miss a video that I do. So thank the bejeebus. Football is back, ladies and gentlemen. No longer are we going to have to sit and suffer boring international football. And today I am here to have a discussion about Burnley versus Leeds United. 3 p.m. kickoff, no less, at Turf Moor tomorrow on a Saturday, which is really nice. So I'm going to do my usual kind of thing, the usual kind of sort of lead into to the games that I would do. So generally talking about the usual sort of stuff. So we are going to be looking at style of play, strengths and weaknesses, the form, head-to-head, team insights. Let me see. In fact, no, do you know what? I'm not going to do team insights this time around because it's a bit of a bobbins one. We're going to talk about injuries, so Leeds United injuries and the Burnley injuries. The top players, Burnley's last starting 11. Then we're going to look at the Leeds United start 11 that I think that we could potentially go for. So let's jump straight into this one then. So looking at our opponents for Saturday, their style of play. So, as is usually the case with promoted teams, well, what seems to be the case anyways, style of play-wise for Burnley, it's long balls, it's attacking down the right-hand side, it's attacking down the left. Jaden Anthony's had a very, very good start. Remember him. They like to take long shots. They have a consistent first 11. They do play in their own half quite a lot, and they are non-aggressive as a team. When it comes to strengths and weaknesses, their weaknesses side of stuff, they're weak at defending attacks down the wings. They're weak against through ball attacks. They're weak at stopping opponents from creating chances. Weak at aerial duels. They're weak at avoiding individual errors. They are very weak at avoiding the offside. They're very weak at keeping possession of the ball. They are very weak defending against skillful players and very weak defending against long shots. Strengths, protecting the lead. They're very strong at protecting the lead. They're also strong at coming back from losing positions. And they're also very strong down the wings. As I said, Jaden Anthony has had a very, very, very good start to the season so far. Looking at their current form, so their last 5 games in total, they lost 1-0 to Liverpool at home. They drew 1-1 with Nottingham Forest. They lost in the cup away to Cardiff City 2-1. They lost to Man City 5-1. So they've had their absolute drubbing like we've had our absolute drubbing. And then they lost to Aston Villa 2-1 away from home. Looking at the head-to-head, overall, it's 8 wins for Leeds, 5 wins for Burnley, and 4 draws over the mammoth amount of years that there are that we've actually played each other. But more specifically, looking more kind of back to sort of, I think, the back end of 2020, 2021. So you can see there in terms of the way that we've played. The last game that the next game up is obviously on Saturday. And then we've got, we drew with them last season. They beat us 1-0 at home, thanks in no small part to a Solomon slip. And then the seasons before that, a 3-1 win at home, 1-1 draw away, a 4-0 win away, and a 1-0 win at home. So our form against Burnley, bar last season, hasn't been too bad overall. And it's one of those games that we really need to be earmarking for us to take points from, in my humble opinion. From the presser, we know Perry will not be starting it. That'll be kept as a Darlow having his space. I couldn't remember the word then. Sorry, that'll be kept as Darlow having his space. We've then got Dan James, who is 50-50, I would say, rated to be. He's coming along. He's way ahead of time. I think there's a chance he could make the bench. Nonto, we know's out. He had a mild hernia injury. He's had to have an operation on that. It's a mild operation, but he's expected to be back maybe potentially for next week. We'll just have to wait and see. For Burnley, Connor Roberts, knee injury. He won't be back till mid-December 2025. Jordan Bayer, another knee injury, mid-January 2026. And Zeki Amdouni, if I've pronounced that right, apologies. Cruciate ligament injury. Horrible, horrible injury. He won't be back till mid-January 2026. So it should be interesting. I know we are potentially struggling with Okafor, so it'll be interesting. I think he will start, hopefully, because he is sort of our top-rated, outward, skillful player. If not, it's going to be Harrison that ends up coming in on the left-hand side, I think. Looking at top scorers, so Jaden Anthony's got 4 goals. Expected goals is 2.16. He's played 7 matches. He's got 1 assist as well. His FootMob rating, like I said, is 7.14. And then we've got Okafor with us. 6.97, 2 goals, 1.16 expected goals, 0 assists. And he's got 5 matches played so far. Like I said, there is a slight doubt over Okafor. So we will have to wait and see until the lineup is actually put out there and called and see how it goes. Looking at Burnley's last lineup, we are looking like this. They are playing a 5-4-1 formation with Hartman, Steve, Tunzebe, Lauren and Walker in a back 5. I think what you'll probably find, though, that is more of a back 3 with wing backs. And then you've got Jaden Anthony on the left, Larson on the right. Anthony's had a really, really good start to the season overall. Florentino and Cullen in the centre, and then you've got Foster as their main number 9 up front. When it comes down to it, what do I think our starting 11 will be? So, looking at it overall, I think it's pretty much, it picks itself. There'll be Darlow in goal. You'll have Bogle, Rodon. As much as I would like to see B Hall in, I don't think he'll change it. So it'll be Stroik in centre-back as well. And then Goodmanson is just Goodmanson. He'll be there. I think it'll be Longstaff, Ampadu and Stack. The only slight change I could potentially see happening is Stack coming out and Tanaka potentially coming in. But I think he sticks with the same midfield because it's strong. You'll have Aronson on the right-hand side because that's all we've got. Calvert-Lewin will be up top. And then if Okafor's fit to start, he'll start on the left-hand side. It'll be a switch up between him and Aronson. I think we're going to be looking at an extremely attritional game. I think it's going to be fine margins that potentially wins it, but we need to be eyeing this game as potential for us to take 2 points and having that minimum of a point a game still keep going over the next 4 games. This is the block of games for us now where we should be looking to target more than just 4 points, in my opinion, if we want to make sure that we stay up and do what we need to do. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. That's going to do it for this one, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, click the like button. If you are new to the channel, please also subscribe. Turn your notifications on. Comment in the comment section down below. All of that good stuff. I will be back with a review of the game tomorrow evening, I would have thought, hopefully, once the dust settles. Hopefully, I'm going to be in a good mood. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.